Good morning and welcome to the blog. My name is Joey and it's Saturday, April 16th, and it's check-in day, one of my favorite days of the week. Oh, and besides check-in day, I have a group posing session today, so lots of things on the docket today. Let's see, I already did my check-in photos, so having my cup of coffee, and then I'm gonna head on out to the gym real quick, come home, have breakfast, then drive on out to Modesto. So I'm excited to see Coach in person. I always see her little talking head on the check-ins, but it's always nice to see her in person, and a couple of the other gals from the team. So it's episode 2 of my figure prep series. I am 10 weeks out. Oh, and I'll also insert some photos somewhere around here of my check-in today. Later in the blog, I'll have to tell you about my doctor's appointment I had yesterday. I had some blood work done about a month ago. Some of the numbers were off, and so we rechecked them yesterday, and I'll have to tell you what happened. It's one of those, I got some good news and I got some bad news type of deal. But I'll talk about that later on in the vlog, but hey, I gotta get going here. See you in the next clip. Well, it's a few hours later, finished my training, got in my first meal of the day, and now I'm sitting at the gas station spending a shit ton of money. I'm headed out to Modesto for that group posing session. It should take me about 2 hours to get there. We'll see how long it actually takes. I am going to be gone for about 5-6 hours today, so I have 2 meals packed up with me and also a protein bar, or if something happens and I need a little bit of extra food or another meal, I have that protein bar in reserves for emergencies, just in case. Let's see. I cleaned up a little bit. I'm not looking as raggedy as I did this morning, so try to clean it up a little bit since I'm out in public. So there was a message saying that Coach wanted everybody in their bikinis for posing practice, and I have to admit I'm a little anxious about that, being in a bikini. I'm not 100% feeling myself to be in front of other in my bikini, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta step out of that comfort zone. So anyhow, I just heard oh, it's not bad. It's under $100. It's only $96 to fill up my gas tank. Well, anyhow, I need to hit the road. Thank goodness it stopped raining because it was pouring today. So hopefully traffic will be running smoothly on my way to Modesto. So we'll see you then. Okay, so I got here in like under 2 hours. That was a pretty good driving time. But 10 minutes into my drive, it started raining. It rained the whole time until about the last 15 minutes. Here's a rainy day driving hack for you, if you don't already know this. But when it's raining outside and all of the other vehicles around you are kicking up all the rainwater off of the road, and it basically is a whiteout, what you need to do is put on your sunglasses. It darkens everything up, takes the glare out, and you can see. We made it! So finished up our posing session. It was really good. She was able to physically manipulate my shoulder and my arm to get me where she wanted me to be positioned. So if you ever have a chance to see an in-person posing coach, you should do it. It's awesome. But I'd also do online posing as well too, because you got to work with what you have, right? Sometimes you don't have a coach nearby, so you have to do it online. But it's an extra perk having your person in person. Good morning. It's a couple days later from my drive down to Modesto. I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. If you've stuck around this long, please make sure to like and subscribe. I truly would appreciate it if you can just take a couple seconds just to go ahead and click that subscribe button and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video so far. The last thing that I wanted to talk about was my doctor's appointment that I had on Friday. Hence the title of the video. I got some good news and I got some bad news. About a month and a half ago, I went and had some blood work done. And at that time, there were some numbers that weren't looking all that great, but we really focused on my renal function. So what we decided to do was to take out my creatine and also add in some milk thistle. So in 5 weeks, I went back, did another blood draw, and we looked at the numbers again. The good news was that my renal function is improving. Not great yet, but my kidneys are functioning better, so that's good. The bad news is my liver enzyme numbers are going up, which is no bueno, no good. My doctor couldn't figure out why those numbers were going up. We went over everything. I haven't changed anything. I haven't added anything. I've done everything that he told me to do. So our next plan that we put into action is to significantly lower my proteins. And we are going to recheck my renal function and liver enzymes in 4 weeks and see how those numbers are looking in 4 weeks. So fingers crossed that we'll see the renal function continue to improve and those liver enzyme numbers start to go down. So that is the plan. I hope I explained that correctly. So if there is anybody out there with a medical background and I'm not describing it correctly, please forgive me. That's what I can recall our discussion was about. So anyhow, that is the plan. Moving forward, we'll see what happens in 4 weeks. Oh, and today's the last day of spring break. So hopefully I will be able to drop another video next week on my 9 weeks out check-in. So thank you for taking the time to hang out with me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.